welcome to this ETETutor video for Edexcel GCSE English Language students, section A of paper 2. If you haven't already watched the other videos, I really would recommend that you go back and just watch them through in order. That's going to make it easier for you to remember what you're supposed to be doing. If you're short of time, and from looking at the stats on my channel, I can see quite often people are up late the night before the exam cramming. So if you haven't got time now to watch all of those through, then make sure that you focus in on the questions that you've struggled with in the past. So have a look at the marks your teachers have been giving you and try and use that to decide how to plan your revision. If you aren't in that situation, then well done! You found this channel early on and it should help you all the way through your studies. So make sure you do subscribe. Alright then, so question 7, as we know, this is a biggie. This is one that people are not so keen on and one where people do lose marks. So we're going to just look at 7A this time around. So hopefully you can remember that when you get to question 7, it's all about both texts. Both the questions for A and B in 7 ask you to look at both of those texts, and you've got to be balanced and you've got to do it equally. So 7A, this is a 6-mark question, so we're looking for about 6 minutes to spend on it. And I'm going to read it through and then just describe what the examiner is expecting and a really easy method to use for this one. If you stick to this method, then I think these 6 marks are yours for the taking. Okay, so 7A. The two texts show the points of view of different spies. What similarities do the spies Nick and Leo share in these texts? Use evidence from both texts to support your answer. Okay, so first thing we get is that summarising statement. The two texts show the points of view of different spies. And then this question will always ask you to focus on similarities. So you're thinking about what the texts have in common, how they are alike, how they are similar. And then you need evidence from both of those texts to back up your ideas, so to back up your argument about how they're similar. So what you're providing here is not an essay as such, it's an overview, a summary of the text, focusing on that question statement, so the similarities that they share, and it's a content question again. So like question 6, it's all about the content here, and trying to make sure that you don't go off track and start going into depth on language and structure. You don't need to comment on those features here. There's no marks available for that. So have a quick reread of the two texts before you get going with this, even if it's just skimming through. And then what you need to do is kind of think of it as having 3 paragraphs, this response. And in each one of those paragraphs, you're trying to gain 2 marks. So what you need to do is say something. So both texts present a positive view of being part of the Secret Service, say. So both texts present a positive view of being part of the Secret Service. And then you would go on to give a quotation from text 1 that shows that, and then a quotation from text 2 that shows that. That's it. That's your 2 marks. And then you go on and you repeat that process again 2 more times. So you're going to end up with 3 separate paragraphs. They're going to state the similarity and they're going to give evidence from 2 texts. Use some comparative vocabulary in there. So it might be, in text 1, we see that being in the Secret Service is very exciting. Give you a quotation. Likewise, it's shown to be full of excitement and action in text 2. and give that quotation. So that word likewise is handy, and you could say similarly, or text 2 reflects this. Those kind of phrases show that you're thinking about both texts and how they relate to each other. But obviously, it's all about the similarities, not differences this time. Okay? Best of luck with that one. Make sure you do look at your mark schemes, especially for this question 7 where you've got a lot of marks available. That will really help you. And check out the other videos too, see what's there. You've got the ones on the assessment objectives as well. So if you're looking at your mark scheme and you're trying to work out how it relates to those, check out that GCSE English Language assessment objectives video. Alright then, best of luck and like and subscribe. Bye.